So the Jaya Memorial in Chennai's Marina Beach, which was opened just last week by the Chief Minister, has been now shut down by the AIADMK government. Now, while the state has cited pending work as the reason for this closure, speculation is rife that the move is actually linked to Jayalalitha's aide VK Sashikala's release and the fact that she's heading back to Chennai later this week. Sashikala's team has said that she wishes to go to the memorial of Jaya after she enters Chennai. That will not be possible if it's closed down. It will essentially be seen as Sashikala's attempt to claim the legacy of Jayalalitha, something the AIADMK will not want. Remember that the Amma and MGR memorials are right next to each other at the iconic Marina Beach, and they're hugely symbolic for the AIADMK vote base. With Sashikala's release, it may allow her to shore up support, clean her image, and also touch sentiments of the AIADMK vote base. The rift, meanwhile, within the AIADMK is widening over Sashikala, something that's very worrying for EPS. A day after the senior leader of the party, KP Munnuswamy, said that if an expelled leader apologizes, he or she can be taken back into the party. Minister Jayakumar has rubbished this claim, saying only statements of EPS and OPS are valid.
அதாவது ஒரு கட்சியில் தவறு செய்துவிட்டு கட்சியை விட்டு வெளியேற்றுகின்றவர்களை தன் தவற்றை உணர்ந்து மன்னிப்பு கோரி அந்த மன்னிப்பு கடிதம் கொடுத்தால் தலைமை அவர்கள் மீது நம்பிக்கை வைக்கின்ற பட்சத்தில் மீண்டும் அவர் கட்சியில் சேர்த்துக் கொள்வார்கள். இது இந்த இயக்கத்தினுடைய மரபு. அந்த மரபின் வாயிலாக வேண்டுமென்றால் டிடிவி தினகரன் நான் செய்ததெல்லாம் தவறு, மன்னித்து விடுங்கள், என்னை மீண்டும் இந்த கட்சியில் ஒரு தொண்டனாக இணைத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள் என்று ஒரு வருத்தம் தெரிவித்து ஒரு கடிதத்தை கொடுத்தால் அந்த கடிதத்தின் மீது தலைமை முடிவெடுக்கும்.
If TTV apologizes, will you forgive him?
See, already we have taken stand, a clear stand, that TTV or Sasikala are their family members. Without their interference, we will run the party, and entire Tamil Nadu only depend on the party people. That too from party, that is unit, no Clay Chela to headquarters secretary. Not Sasikala, TTV or any other else. Okay.
With Sashikala out of jail, the assembly polls approaching in Tamil Nadu, a lot of questions about what role Sashikala will have in the elections and what really will be the Sashikala factor.
Hailed as Chinnamma or Junior Amma, VK Sasikala was always the power behind the throne, the operator behind the iron curtains at Veda Nilayam in Poets Garden. After Jayalalitha passed away in December 2016, the Supreme Court convicted her in the disproportionate assets case. Sasikala was painted as the villain, the evil influence over an innocent Purachi Thalaivi by her detractors. Sasikala had virtually controlled the AIADMK and had its leaders falling at her feet in a post-Jaya order. But once she was behind bars at Bengaluru Central Prison, she was stripped off her post in the party and expelled. After serving her jail term, Sasikala is out now, a free woman. The optics of her leaving the hospital were significant. She travelled in an SUV that was one of the vehicles used by the late Chief Minister. The Toyota Land Cruiser was not merely a vehicle, it was a message. To top it, the AIADMK flag on the vehicle was unmissable and deliberate. If pictures could speak, they spoke 1,000 words. In a sense, these pictures took off from February 2017, when Sasikala travelled by road from Chennai to Bengaluru to surrender at the Central Prison. Before she left, she had visited Jaya's final resting place at the Marina Beach. Back then, in a dramatic gesture, she had thumped 3 times on the Samadhi with her open palm. It was interpreted as taking a vow. But the visual imagery apart, is there another reason for those in charge of the AIADMK to worry about the return of Sasikala? Even before Sasikala stepped out, EPS made it clear that the AIADMK doors were shut for her.
Sasikala வெளியே வர பட்சத்துல அதிமுக விட இணையறது
ஒண்ணும் வாய்ப்பே கிடையாது. அவர்கள் கட்சியிலே இல்ல. சார் இந்த 7 பேர் அதிமுக கட்சியிலே கிடையாது.
But EPS, who calls his administration Amma's government, knows that sooner than later Sasikala will stake claim to the inheritance of Jaya's political legacy. As it is clear, he is already watching over his shoulder, which is perhaps why the Chief Minister strategically chose 27 January, the official date of Sasikala's release from prison, to throw open Jayalalitha's Samadhi at the marina to the public. But is Sasikala likely to make her move on the Tamil Nadu political chessboard soon? She has three options before her. Option 1. Encourage unrest in the AIADMK in the run-up to the elections. Her nephew TTV Dinakaran, who heads the AMMK, has already made claims that she is still the General Secretary of the AIADMK. The second option is to campaign for the AMMK in the elections. But given that Dinakaran's support base has dwindled considerably, riding on the AMMK vehicle is not likely to help Sasikala rise like a phoenix from the ashes. The last option is to bide her time till the assembly elections get over in May 2021. If she plays a prominent role in the elections and does not taste success, it will be interpreted as Tamil Nadu giving her a clear thumbs down. If the AIADMK does not return to power, as opinion polls suggest, and that leads to a weakening of Palanisami's hold over the party, it will provide Sasikala the right opportunity to strike. With T.S. Sudhir, Bureau Report, India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.